what's up, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here at GoingFullNerd, and I know that I haven't done one of these in a while, and I usually keep these short and sweet, but I got to go ahead and put this out there. It's another spoiler-free review, and this time it's Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Now, this is the thing. It's been a while since I've touched on the importance of kids being able to see characters that relate to them in the media, all right? Stereotypical portrayals of African American kids or any other ethnic group, you know, that's what we get. But to see the main character in a feature, even though it's animated, though it's fantasy, though it's a comic book, go through many issues that young kids of these groups can relate to, because it's not highly publicized. It's not. It's not normally what Hollywood wants to put out there. So this is the thing. I don't want to spoil the film, but to see the influences that different adults can have on a young person's development is the biggest thing I took from this animated feature. All right? This becomes more than just a basic superhero origin story, but it's a combination of that origin story and someone coming of age and into his own story. Okay? That's something you got to think about when you watch this movie. It's about somebody coming into their own. Now, that's what makes it hot. Now, this is the thing. It's a different and refreshing take on Spider-Man. It incorporates many elements from a whole bunch of different incantations of Spider-Man throughout his history and the lore. I wanted to use that word, Spider-Man lore, from well over the years. It took stuff from the movies, it took stuff from the comic books, and I invite you to find all the little Easter eggs. Okay? The soundtrack for this movie is 100%, as my man Dylon would say, hot fire. Okay, the action score and the old and new school hip hop that's peppered throughout this keeps you engaged. It keeps you moving. Now, this is the question that people are going to ask. It's an animated feature. Is it for kids? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a little intense, but the colors and, you know, it's that eye-catching stuff. You may have to be a little bit careful with people who are photosensitive or prone to seizures. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think that may be a concern. But other than that, yes, it's a movie for kids. It's a movie for adults. They got a character that will touch you and touch a whole bunch of others. Okay? I just loved this movie. I can't express how good this movie was. Now, Rotten Tomatoes scored this movie at 100%. And what am I going to give it? It's hard for me not to give it a 5 out of 5. It is very hard for me not to give it a 5 out of 5. But I am going to give it a 4.8. A 4.8. Now, this is the thing. It's just little things that got me. Little things that got me. It felt a little rushed. I'm cool with that. You know, and I really would have loved to get a little more about certain dynamics, you know, and maybe it's because I know the character from the comic books. Maybe, you know, that's why I'm docking it. But, you know, hey, we can go with the school rules. You round up. It's an A no matter what you do. So 4.8 out of 5 is what I give it. All right. It's not completely perfect, but it is damn close. I'm going to just say. Story, a little bit rushed. Little bit, not much. Okay? I mean, in all honesty, Warner Brothers still does animation better than Sony or Marvel. This is a Sony product on a Marvel, you know, with Marvel based on Marvel characters. So, you know, it's there. But I will say, and this is the thing, the one thing I took, it said anybody can wear the mask if they understand they are part of something bigger. And this is the one thing that everybody should take from this. Be a hero. Be that hero. In whatever element that you do, be that hero. Well worth the price of admission. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, GoingFullNerd review 4.8 out of 5. Minor nitpicking. Worth seeing. Pay the money. Dish out the ducats. And anyway, hey, I'm going to go see it again. I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to go see it again. When it comes out for purchase, it's bought. That's how good it is. Whew, man, I'm done. But this is your boy Onyx here, Going Full Nerd. Spoiler-free review. I got to get back into these things. Remember to check me out on youtube.com/GoingFullNerd. And you can check out the podcast on anchor.fm/GoingFullNerd or on whatever your favorite podcasting platform is. Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. Peace, and I'm out of here.